Hey guys, it's me. So just to preface this video by saying that the one that you saw before this one was technically meant to come after this one, but the way that one was filmed, it wasn't meant to go the way it went. So in my roster basically was that one first and then this one, but it made more sense to have this one than that one. But anyway, I just thought in case any of you are confused, obviously I looked for the place first before I settled for a place and started dealing with landlord shenanigans. So yeah, just to clear things up. Enjoy.
Pretty young girl from Zambia, you know that she ain't with the drama. Light skinned girl Osama, you know she the bomb, she cause trauma.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Nyamba and I create YouTube content which you should subscribe to. Okay, so welcome to the beginning of an exciting vlog series. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, today I thought you were looking at me. Today we are beginning to go house hunting. Oh my god, I'm so gassed.
It's like crib part 2.
We're not looking all that put together right now because I had to rush, but look at how sleepy Nugget is.
I love that for him.
Anyway, this is the first viewing of, I don't know how long this process is gonna take, but we're hoping not that long. My budget is decent, if I do say so myself. It's just the areas that I want.
It's not the budget for the areas you want.
That's the thing. Anywho,
Let's go!
let's go. Enjoy. Don't forget to thumbs this up, share with somebody, and of course subscribe. Who's more excited right now?
The thing is, it's my crib part 2. So there's benefits, so I'm invested. Okay.
All right.
A few moments later.
This group. I don't know if you can say I'm wrong.
Listen, y'all. So we stopped to get gas. Thank God we even stopped, because we would have just been going. Anyway, so we stopped to get gas and the estate agent calls me and is like,
"Oh, sorry, I have unfortunate news for you. It's just been taken."
I'm like, really? Anywho, we continue the search. It hasn't even commenced, but today was gonna commence.
We're just outside the gate.
Literally, we were like 2 seconds.
My upper body's aching so
I'm sorry, this is so funny. These lot are so mad.
I'm not impressed. It was supposed to go better than this.
Yeah, but at least we should have seen the place, to be
That's what
fair.
I'm saying. I don't care if someone's taking it. Let's just see.
So we've ended up at Nandos because why not? So I randomly get a call 3 days later that the same house that was apparently taken is back on the market and that it's free for me to view if I just rush there or whatever. And I'm like, are you joking? So apparently the person who had secured it got transferred to a different city, and I'm like, sus. But anyway, let's go regardless. So it's still the first official house we were viewing. So this was a 1-bedroom house. I loved the big windows so much. It was so light and airy, but the one thing I didn't really fancy was the really tiny kitchen, and there wasn't much storage at all. But I did like that the cabinets were a light color, because that's what I was really going for. I love light cabinets in the kitchen. The aesthetic is just really pretty to me. The bedroom was a decent size. Once again, it had a light finishing, light wood, which I really liked. The lighting was perfect. There were already mounts for TVs and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then the bedroom also had a sliding door to get outside. I don't think it was the safest option, but I still found it fine. It also had a provision to put a washing machine, which I really liked, but the bathroom was really tiny. Yeah, you could barely fit in there. But I like that it had a tub and a shower as well. The yard was also really nice and spacious, and you can host all your barbecues and whatnot there. By the time I got to this house, it had already been snatched, but I was like, there's no harm in viewing it regardless. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house, and it actually had a walk-in closet, which was really cool. It had a designated living room, dining room area, pretty big kitchen. I didn't like the flooring in the kitchen, but I loved the color of the cabinets because they were light. I absolutely hated the tiles in the first bathroom, which was basically the guest bathroom. I was like, what is going on? But the size was good. good. The guest bedroom was also a decent size, and once again the light cabinets that I love. Onto the master bedroom, it was super spacious. I hated the color though, so I planned on painting the walls if I were to get the place, but obviously I didn't. I didn't like the tiling because what was going on, it was so random. But of course the walk-in closet, I was gonna have all the room for all my clothes. Oh my gosh, it would have been such a dream. And obviously it was self-contained as well. And I did really like this bathroom, like the color palette was giving. It's actually modern. That's the funny part. But this is, it's not hard now. It has potential. Yeah, and the bathroom's like, yeah. Yes, oh, it even has a... This I would come back to when the road is tarred.
So I said like in a few years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one's the one that we saw, yeah. Yeah, like there's no cabinets. The stove goes there, the fridge right there. Yeah, like it's actually modern. But see what I was saying? My clothes would not fit in there. So I was thinking of like an extra thingy right here. What?
Like this bathroom actually has some space
Yeah.
compared to like the
Remy's, sorry. Yeah. This is actually giving the size at Remy's. But it has no shower.
Later that same evening.
Hey guys, so it is me. I shouldn't even be smiling right now, y'all. I'm here to update you on how flat hunting, apartment hunting, house hunting, whatever has been going. And like, obviously you've seen the few properties that I've viewed so far, but let me tell you guys about how frustrated I've been today, because I feel like today is when I've done the most running around. And like, I literally left this place at around 10:30. Basically, I hadn't even showered or anything to go view a flat that didn't even make the cut, actually, because the person living in there still hadn't moved out, so it just didn't feel right to record in there. And there's obviously still stuff everywhere and whatnot. It was so cute. The only thing about it was that it was quite far from where I live now. So if you're from Lusaka or Zambia and you know Lusaka well, it was basically close to Meanwood. And you guys, like, the distance, technically it's not that far, but like it is far. But I was willing to compromise. Like, what I've learned with this hunting process is that something's got to give. If it's a small bathroom, it's location, it's, I don't know, not a big kitchen or something like that, you know, something's got to give. Not that I want to settle for anything, which one of the agents was like,
You're just gonna have to settle for this.
because I just kept saying like, I don't like the tiles, I don't like the cabinets, I don't like this, I don't like that. And she kept sending like options and options. I'm like, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, or I don't like the area or something like that. And one thing about me, like, area is what I'm not compromising on. I don't want to say too much, but I want what I want is my thing. I can stretch a little bit, but I'm not gonna go like the exact opposite direction. It's like you tell someone, I want to live between Lusaka and Kafue, and then they say, no, I only have properties between Lusaka and Kabwe. Like, technically it's probably around the same distance. Well, Kabwe is definitely further, but you know what I mean, like the direction, like Lusaka, Kabwe, you're going north, Lusaka, Kafue, you're going south. Wherever, it's like same kilometers or whatever, but the direction matters, you know? Like, if I want to live south, I want to live south. It doesn't matter that there's a place available north that's the same distance as where I live now, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just been such a battle. Oh my goodness. And today I really liked that one place, and then I viewed someone else's place, who's Moo's friend, who's moving out soon, which is very, very close to where I live, basically my neighborhood. And like, rent price was good. It was more for my money, basically, type type of thing. But with that, I was supposed to view it on Monday, but that didn't happen. So this morning, after viewing the place I really liked, I decided to view the other place because it was open. So went and did that. Really liked it, but then I didn't think it was secure enough. Then I did ask her, the current tenant, like, oh, what's the security like, blah blah blah, and she's like, honestly, it's not that. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm moving. And then by the time I was calling back the other agent to say, oh, can I have the flat that we viewed earlier, he's like, oh, it's taken. I'm just like, oh my god, oh my gosh. And that's been the story. It's always, it's taken, it's what, like, I'm so defeated, you guys. I've only been at this for like 2 weeks now or something like that, but it's so frustrating. But today is like the most frustrated I've been because that place was super cute and cozy. It was just the location, which I was willing to settle for the location. Basically everything crumbled today, so I'm back at square one. That is how it's going. It's not fun, but we keep on going on. Now on to the next. This house was a 2-bed 2-bath as well. When I got there, like, the vibes were just off, you guys. Like, I don't know. First of all, the road to get there was just horrible. Like, my car was struggling and I'm like, I'm not about to do this. Like, you need an SUV or a 4x4 to get there. But it wasn't too far off the main road. It's just that the road was bad and you needed a big car, which I don't have yet. So it was already a no, just like on the way getting there. When we got there, there was no electric fence and I'm just like, not feeling it. Given that, you know, electric fences aren't everything, but you know, sometimes you just need it there to, you know, psych yourself that you're safe. And then yeah, I got there and that like hot pink, red or whatever they said could be painted. I was like, okay, cool. I loved the open plan setup. I loved the size of everything. Like, the color palette was very much me. The only thing I didn't like was how high the mirrors in the bathroom were. I was like, were these made for tall people? Because this is not working for me. Like, I had to be on my tiptoes to see myself in the mirror. But yeah, the vibes were just overall off and I didn't end up going with it, especially because of the road. Why am I in the ghetto? Why are my feet about to come out brown from here? Hell to the no, no, no. Hell no, hell no, hell no. So this place my boyfriend found on Facebook and I hit up the agent as soon as I could and he said, oh, you can go view the following day, you'll find a guard and he'll let you into the property. We get there and said guard is off duty, which had not been communicated to the agent. And then yeah, it had a communal pool, gym and little pool table thing area. It was really nice and I was really looking forward to living there, okay? But long story short, it did not work out because the agent just decided to be weird and the next thing I knew he's like, oh, it's been taken. But I'm like, bro, I told you I was ready with the money and everything. But whatever, good riddance. This was the last place I viewed. It was actually on a tarred road, but in what I considered a pretty random area. The complex was nice as well. It was like, you know, put together, paved and everything. When I entered the house, the first thing I was like, ew, it has a wooden cabinet, and that's what I did not want. Like, this whole house hunting process, one of my non-negotiables was the kitchen cabinets. I didn't want that natural oak, cherry wood, whatever they call it, like that orangey, the orange cabinets basically. I was not having it. The pantry was big enough, quite spacious. The house in general was spacious. The rooms were really big. I didn't like that the closet was open. I wished it had doors. The showers, well, the bathrooms were a decent enough size, though there was no tub. I think this had 3 bathrooms if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like the living room area was big enough. It was open plan. This room had a weird closet. Like, that's how it was situated, like in the corner like that. I was like, that's a bit random. It had a shower and then yeah, there was one last shower as well. So I was like, okay, it's giving bathrooms, but the layout was a bit random to me. I am literally so sweaty and it's only 11 a.m. Like, forgive me. I'm literally a grease ball. What the heck? This might also be my sunscreen because it's quite oily. You guys, I'm here to give an update on house hunting. I might have found the crib. Oh my god, I feel like crying right now. I literally feel like crying. I feel like crying because it's been so stressful. I can't even, like, oh my gosh, this past week I was meant to turn the camera on that day, but I was so out of it. I was like, absolutely not. Basically, I found this place on Facebook, not the one I'm talking about, like last week. Child, this week, matter of fact, like on Tuesday. Oh my god, it's been a long week. Found a place on Facebook. I called the guy. I'm like, oh, is it still available? Can I come view? He's like, yes, let's meet here. Cool. We get to the meeting point. I had to wait for him for a bit, which is usually the case with agents. Waited for him. He comes and he's basically telling me I'm gonna have to pay him a viewing fee, number one, and if I decide to secure the place, another fee. So he's like, in total you're gonna have to pay like $550 if you decide to get the place, but for today it's only 100 kwacha for viewing. And I'm like, as far as I'm concerned, charging viewing fees is illegal, so no. And then we left. Literally, it made me drive to this meeting place for no reason, just burning gas for no reason. Like, why didn't you say this stuff on the phone? I was so irritated, you guys. Like, I was so irritated. I was like, oh my gosh, like this shit just keeps getting more and more frustrating. But right now, today is the what? T to the word. The third? The fourth? The third. And I think I've found the place, you people. I'm just... I've sent in like my names, NRC, email. I'm just waiting for like the lease agreement, basically payment terms, all of that. Oh my god, I'm so... You guys, I could cry. I could actually cry.
Later.
Otherwise, guys, I know I'm back late right now, but it's been a couple hours and I'm on my lunch break right now, and I just made the payment, like the full payment. I made like a deposit earlier because I was like, I need to just secure this place. Well, oh my god, now I made the full payment. Now I'm officially a tenant.